Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my review of the Blue Lounge Refresh. Now the Refresh really is a refreshing idea to how you're going to charge your devices. The idea behind it is it gives you an elegant, no-mess solution to charging all different types of devices from the one product. So let's take a look at what you get inside the box. Now, as well as the unit itself, which I'll show you in a short while, we get a power adapter which has got this little connector on one end which goes into the back of the unit, and then you can interchange these sections here. This is a 3-pin UK plug, and they also supply you with adapters for different countries. So we've got a 2-prong plug there and another one for America, and then we've also got a 2-prong plug which is for other parts of the world, including the rest of Europe. Now, moving on to the device itself, this is a very clean design. I'm just going to walk you around this. It's like a white plastic base. Around the back you've got that input for the power adapter. On the bottom, again, all white and just some little rubber feet so that it grips to whatever surface you're going to place it on. And then underneath this top plate we've got some connectors, and you basically get these connectors built in to the device. So we've got, starting from this side, we've got an iPod or iPhone dock connector. Next one along we've got another iPod or iPhone dock connector. Then we've got a little micro USB connector there. And then we've got a mini USB connector, and then we've got 2 USB sockets. Now I'll come on to these in a short while, but basically the idea behind this is that you select the connectors that you want. For example, I want a mini USB connector and an iPod one, and then you pop this top plate back into position and you just pull out to the front the connectors that you want. And then you can plug in, for example, your iPod to charge. So that can go on that connector, and then you sit it in position. And then I've got a mobile phone here which charges via mini USB, as you can see there. So I can pop that into there. And when this is connected to the mains, it just charges all the devices. You've got a nice neat solution. They all line up very nicely along the bottom. You can poke the unwanted wire back into that bottom section and just leave the device charging nicely. A very elegant solution. This top plate has got a nice sort of grippy feel to it, slightly rubberized in fact, so that your device sits nicely on there. Fantastic design, works very well. And the fact that you've got no mess of cables, just the one power cable coming out the back, and you can charge up to the 6 devices on this with just one power connection. Absolutely fantastic. Now let me just unplug these. I just want to show you underneath again, underneath this top plate. Now I mentioned these 2 extra USB sockets. These are here for a reason. You can buy extra cables, little short cables that connect into these, and they convert them into various connectors. You can buy ones for Nokia, Samsung, LG, Motorola, Palm, the Sony PSP and the Nintendo DS Lite. And then once they're plugged in, you just pull those out to the top, and then you can charge those devices as well. Now I like all of these new wireless chargers that are coming out, but I like this even more. Why? Because you don't need special cases for your devices. You just use them in your regular case and just plug them in with those connectors. So yeah, the wireless is a good idea, but I much prefer this. This is a much more usable system than a wireless charger. The one thing I would change, there's just one thing I changed to this product, and that is they've cut out this little sort of aperture slot here for the wires to poke up. Well, some of the devices I've been charging whilst I've been testing have got side connectors. So if I was producing a Blue Lounge Refresh version 2, then I would cut out some little apertures on the sides as well, just so I can poke out a wire on the side and connect it into the side of a device if I need to. It'll just make it a little bit more flexible. Apart from that, I think this is a winning product. It just works. You can check out more details of the Blue Lounge Refresh on bluelounge.com. This is going to cost you around about £70 in the UK, $80 in the US. I think it's a very elegant and neat solution to charging your devices, and I'm going to pick one of these up myself. Really like it a lot. Thank you very much for listening. Come back soon and check out more reviews on the Geekanoids channel.
This video review is sponsored by ProPorter.com, who design and manufacture a whole host of accessories for your mobile devices, including PDAs and smartphones, MP3 players and iPods, laptops, GPS devices and gaming units.